Is he like balding from this angle? Am I balding?
No.
I don't think so.
No, the angle that you've... Like,
I will say...
Go look at my Twitter. Stumpy tweeted like a balding angle.
I did it on...
What a start.
Oh, wow.
I did it on you know the 0.5 camera where it's like all zoomed in the fisheye.
Yeah.
It's on the fisheye.
Let's go, Stizzy.
Stizzy immediately sets Dig on the right track.
Stiz dog.
Falcons have such an impressive offense.
Right. Dignitas have done that a few times now. In the last series they did it too, didn't they?
All
In
day
like 2
today.
games.
Yeah, all day today. They've been on one.
All right.
They've been on one.
What did the chats go? Chat again. What did you predict? What are your thoughts here? Dig or Falcons?
So the big question here,
I'm Falcons.
and this game one's going to be quite telling, is what Falcons are we going to get? Are the actual memes and the storylines around them actually real? Or are they going to step up? Surely they step up.
I want Dig but think Falcons. Genuinely, and maybe this is very like, super fence city, I'm so happy with both.
I'm happy with both.
Either we get like a Joria's Stizzy dub with Jack, who we all love.
Yeah.
But for their first major, that's just incredible. Jack second. Or we get Falcons, the first ever non-EUNA winner. Like, either way, this is a stunning end.
Yeah,
a really
perfect.
good end.
That's just a long way to say you're an NA hater, Stumpy.
You know what?
Sharks
think you're
NL,
right.
thanks for the prime. Buffalo, thanks for the bits. He says, should we have NRG and Falcons play again to make sure it's not some kind of big fluke?
I think we're already having Dignitas and Falcons play again to make sure it's not a fluke.
Yeah, so this is the third time Dig play Falcons, and they have yet to win a game against them. They're currently 0-7.
Didn't they get one? I thought they got one.
No,
in Swiss.
no, they're 0-7.
They got swept.
They got swept into it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
my days.
99% sure. I'll double check, but I'm
Oh
99%
my
sure.
days.
I'm also a moron.
Very strong starting game.
Yeah, 0-3. Yeah. They're 0-7 against Falcons.
The fact that Falcons have eliminated NRG today, who are a team who've beaten them the last 2 times they played in best of sevens, it shows the Falcons are on a great level today. They're experienced now in grand finals. They've won FIFA E. They've won they've made multiple RLCS finals before. Dizzy and Jorias have not. Like if Dig can come and win this, that is an insane win. Falcons are the favorites for sure.
Oh, go on, Jorius.
The Gibbs. The Gibbs. He's Gibbsed it.
Is that Gibbs?
What
It's not quite as good as Gibbs, but it's close.
Something stuck in my shoe. I can't find it.
Is it a
Corona?
beer?
Is it Corona? Not this shoe. Thank goodness. It's sitting in the ball day.
The Gibbs, everyone shouting, Gibbs. That's going to last forever.
Which is remarkable, and it just goes to show you how much different it is.
I'm disappointed that James and Jorby didn't say Gibbs.
But now we see Team Falcons.
There you go. Step back.
Spawn.
Flexing a little bit here. It's a great follow-up touch off the ceiling.
Yeah, Jack's got to win that after the demo.
Jack into oblivion.
Team Falcons stabilize. Dignitas. This looks like a much different
Jack
team
is
than
sort of
the
rocks
one that
forward and
lost
back
7 straight
between
to Team Falcons
goals.
Gaining more of that confidence.
Who's the better defender all time, Gibbs or Roas?
It's close.
It is
It's
close.
close.
You get the early history, and Gibbs is unbeaten for multiple events.
Or to be fair, Gibbs also in this event unbeaten.
That's true.
He's unbeaten
now
man
the
now.
only
Didn't see the
undefeated
game.
player on RLCS land history. Like he took that away from first up. Had that.
Well, thank you.
No, I was.
Of course, I'm an idiot. Yeah, you would.
Johnny
You really
is
are.
very beaten.
I'm the
Sorry,
only
yeah.
player with a 100% losing rate. Probably some.
No, that's not true. SSA players.
Some
Foot,
foot players at some point.
Nice.
Good shot. Slot.
I don't know how these players have the mental faculty to deal with playing at this level.
And also to be absolutely embarrassed, humiliated 7 times in a row. Is that right? Finals.
All right, back to it.
Yeah, but
We won
this is our time. No one beats us 8 times in a row.
If I lose 7 times in a row, I'm going to lose 100 times in a row, and I'm proud of that fact.
Shouldn't be, but fair enough.
May not be what a lot of people were expecting. The desk heavily favoring
Really hard to
Falcons
rank teams
in
after this
matchup.
event. Do you guys? I asked earlier, are KC still number 1?
Great question.
I don't know.
And like the fact that they're.
I think if Falcons win this, I'd say Falcons are 1. I think if Dig won this, I would not say Dig are number 1.
True.
That's fair. The Falcons have gone undefeated this event, so if they win, you could make a case for them number 1. The Dig have lost multiple series, so it's hard to say that they're number 1 if they win this event.
Digger. Oh! It's Stizzy!
Nah, Stizzy's the guy.
Stizzy is on one.
This is the Stizzy that could barely handle the pressure of the first regional of the season. And now he's doing that.
Yeah, the cutaway seems so unnecessary.
I don't like it.
We don't need it.
We already have
It
the
also just
player
never shows
reaction
us
on the
anything.
screen.
I'd love a picture-in-picture. That'd be fine
We
by
have
me.
it already. The players all
yeah.
have their camera on the screen, so I'm like, why are we cutting to the camera?
But if they want that 3 cam, you know, the down the line cam,
Okay.
just have a picture-in-picture. They're they're in the corner where we are basically, and then gameplay is big, and then it's branding or whatever.
So, yeah, right.
I'd be okay with that, but just don't cut away from it. Do not cut away. Bang.
Save, Jack. Well read.
Oh my god.
No one beats us 8 times in a row. That's what they say.
True.
Not the touch TRK was hoping for. He wanted that midfield.
It's been their motto coming into. They're like, why does Panda keep saying this for the last 2 weeks in boot camp? Suddenly,
Apparently, Jack, his team was getting clipped on. They were getting faked out of their shoes, and apparently Jack says, I got you. They're not scoring this time.
What?
Oh my
how
god.
does that work?
That's the most like floaty pre-jump I've ever seen. He flies across the to hit it back. That's
He should have done better
insane.
with that, to be fair, because he had so much time to predict it.
I don't think they thought Kalu's was going to fly across the map.
Yeah.
He saw him. He'd have been in his trajectory.
I think it was one of those
No,
ones
that,
that
I bet that looks so silly and just like, what are you doing from the player POV? That'll just look like, come on, that's got to be nothing.
You know when you see somebody playing, you're like, you're not doing that. Well, I'm just going to stay still because you're going to get this wrong.
I would never think that against Falcons. It's interested me.
Well, you know
have what I have.
I would be there. Kaliz hasn't got this.
Yeah, I remember.
POV, I just think it would probably look really silly and not possible to do anything there.
In the air, pokes it to the backboard, going for a double. The shot.
Oh,
Still
done.
safe.
Yeah, stand tall now, Dig. Give us a finals.
Couldn't get that towards net with a 2-goal deficit.
No one beats them. No one beats them
This
8
is
times in a
good.
row.
This is good for the close final
Yeah.
world, which we all want to see.
Do we think this is going to be a rare final that actually goes to 7?
Not yet.
Well, we haven't seen the Falcons are here yet.
Yeah, I want to see 1-1. When I see 1-1, then I believe it. Until now, until then. No.
Incredible game from the
So closer for Joe Reyes.
Stizzy to come out
Jory is major champion and made me so happy.
It would.
and to have
insane.
this level of performance on the grand final stage.
What
against
glow
a
up as
team
well from,
that has
haha,
been
you can't get through
down
quarterfinals.
Yeah.
skin long.
NA was clearly the harder region.
Clearly.
Pop off from Stizzy. But James, I
Maybe
believe,
the
also
MAT
two
branding is
incredible
cursed.
saves
It's a cursed
from
name.
Jack, where it looked
Yeah,
like
chat. If Falcons win the final, undefeated this tournament,
Jack had 4 total
are they the
saves,
best team in the world? 1 if yes, 2 if no.
a highlight reel in game 1.
And this, you know,
We all established earlier on, KC are still the best.
tough moment.
But the Falcons take that status if they win this.
What was your question, Johnny, sir?
I think we're seeing mostly ones. I said if Falcons win this finals and therefore go undefeated the whole event, they just go 6-0, they win.
I think they're number 1 in the
They're
world.
number one,
Yeah.
yeah. But okay, chat. New question: if Dignitas win this finals,
Heading on to Forbidden Temple, Falcons.
can they be best in the world? Because they've had a bit of a wishy-washy event here. They're on an insane run today, but
No.
3 in chat if you think Dignitas can
Too
become the best in the world.
Too awkward.
4 if you think no. 3 if yes. 4 if no.
They just don't have that energy.
I think I'm 4 on that.
I think I'm
What also like convinces
4.
me more
Yeah.
that Falcons would have it more than Dignitas would is that Dignitas are still trading, mostly losing to KC, who would be the team to get dislodged.
Yeah, they got
Falcons
bodies.
don't have the record very recently to have that.
Doing what he did last game. If it was a one-hit wonder,
What a reset.
loss.
Save. Almost got the ball on top of it.
Yeah, Falcons, like, you can make a case. I don't think Dignitas can take number 1. Unless they Poro this final in, okay, maybe we can have a chop. Let's see. They look really good. Dignitas look like the best team today so far.
Opening up those gaps. He also been shut down. Falcons look for a way in, but Stizzy just muffles
Yeah.
his way
Oh,
through
they've only lost to Falcons, Dignitas.
Yeah.
But they have also not won a game against them until this grand final.
Yeah, but they also got 4-0'd in the last match against KC regionally. They look pretty, you know.
Oh,
You can't not touch.
Stop with this cutaway.
Oh, we can watch it on his monitor.
You nearly
see that?
Yeah.
You nearly quick chat by mistake there. Anybody else see that? You nearly
Did it?
said I've got it.
Johnny, stop justifying it, please.
I like that we saw that though. I like we saw the
Goes
really
found
trash out.
his way through the defense a couple times to have that backboard be undefended.
Saying I got it after that
This
disgusting
time,
double
the
is
double tap finds its
filthy.
mark.
Yeah, Dig looked vulnerable against Gen G, who are probably like ranked, I don't know, something like ranked 12 to 14 in the world right now. Something like that.
Nice low play.
Maybe like ranked 13-ish. Yeah, Dig are having a good day.
Yeah, it's just a reminder, like, it's crazy that this is the second time Jack and Joris have teamed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Leaving each other. Jack then goes to NA, wins a major, flops it a bit, comes back to EU. There's, I could fuck with that Joris guy again. I could fuck with Violent Panda again as well.
The surprising thing is that their end of their tenure together, the most recent one before this, was so bad. Like, they were in the
dreadful.
bin.
Yeah.
They actually got eliminated from Worlds by the club. By like Lost.
They did.
Lost in the gang. Who played with Lost back then? Anyone in the chat know? That's where I ran out of information. I can't remember who played with Lost.
Jack and Jory has also both lost at the 1v1s.
Yeah, KV1 was
right
the OT.
after that series. So they were in the bin just across the
So
board.
they got annihilated by Falcons, funnily enough, TRK, Ahmad Khalid. And then they lost to Club. That was the last match they played together. It was Lost KV1 Astromic. Ah, yeah, Astromic, of course.
Good bad
Astromic's played with like everyone in Sam. He's like a talent scout. Like if Astromic retires, like every org should just hire him to scout talent.
Astromic had a really good content piece where he spoke about like, do you remember that?
He just said like you'll keep swimming upstream.
Yeah.
3-0. Hey, Dig. Whoa. None of this lean back. What are we doing? Like with the whoa. Stop leaning back. Don't be impressed. Just be like, hey, L fist bump.
Hey, back to it. I love an L fist bump.
Yeah, L fist bump. Hey, we suck.
Which is not
L.
fist bump in Spanish, by the way. Oh, cool. Oh, pizza.
Waving.
A thing of beauty.
Mamma mia.
That game one loss does not seem to have affected them at all.
Prosecco is that?
At all.
Go on, just down
You
it.
still have Prosecco.
How many times have they got
Out of various clothing
Out of
items.
various receptacles.
familiar with these game losses? They know how to adjust.
Give me this up.
In Spanish, it's
Smooth
fist
C
bump.
never made a skilled sailor.
I don't think that's true.
Team Falcons. It
Hope
hasn't
you're right,
been
though.
easy.
Beautiful.
They've had to
Very
learn the hard way,
one-sided
but
pizza.
perhaps it's finally time for them.
Ross. Quite get it. Falcons sailing fast right now. Dignitas trying to find a way to cut sails down. Stizzy.
Oh dear.
Gonna get there. Ross takes the ball away again. Still a little bit of time here for Dignitas.
Man, it is so hard to rank the teams. If Falcons win this event, I guess it could be 1, KC 2. Who's 3?
Great job, I guess.
It was so poorly cut.
There's just like a
We take it.
mountain
It's a
of
mound.
stuff over there.
Do you want to move that mound of stuff over here?
They can get through for sure, even if they lose here.
So, okay.
There's a pass up.
So let's figure it out then. If Falcons win
Trying to go
over
for
Dig
a
here,
solo,
number
does
1
get
could be
50 down,
Falcons,
but he
KC 2.
shot
Or it's KC 1, Falcons 2. They could be 1-2.
I think
some order.
Falcons won KC2 at that point.
Did Dig
personally.
get 3?
Yeah.
Because they beat Vitality, who beat NRG
Couldn't
twice.
control it initially. Jack will hold this, but
So
that felt like
Dig get
Dignitas'
3
first chance to get
over
back in the game.
NRG,
Because
essentially.
Vitality are over
Another
NRG because
opportunity here. They have Team
destroyed them
Falcons pushed
twice.
all the
So
way
I think
back
like
on their goal
Vitality
line.
over
That
NRG is
pass
quite
goes up
clear.
and over
Then
Stizzy.
Dig have to go
Apparently
above
Jack
Vitality
also
because
has
they
the ball
mopped
behind
them
him.
today.
Pass Stizzy will stop it. It's gonna
Then would it
try
be
to go
NRG
into an air
5,
dribble
I guess?
from a reverse position.
Yeah.
So it's Falcons or KC. I'm still undecided. Maybe Falcons, KC.
This is where the Falcons defense
Dig,
comes to
Vitality,
play.
NRG.
Ross gets the clear downfield.
It would be
2 more
6.
time
It would be
off the
Twisted
clock.
Minds.
Winning another touch. Quick up to the air.
Twisted
Killers
Minds,
won't
6.
get back.
With this
Story is
performance, I
ready.
think it.
They've gone up a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have, yeah. They've gone right 3 spots.
Ross simply will not
Yeah, I
be
think
defeated
Twisted
on
Minds
this
deserve
long.
6.
Stizzy even
Then you've got
went up in the
Secret
air early.
and
Still wasn't enough to get that
who else
stop.
made top 8? Gentlemates
Killers
made top
slow it
8.
down.
But Furia
Falcons
and
doing
Ultimates
that,
are also
having
still in that
presence of
conversation.
mind to
I'm not
slow
willing
down
to put
win.
Secret
Dignitas
7
give them
just
the
yet.
space.
They beat Ultimates and
Even all the
Gentlemates,
way
but does that
in
mean
their
they just
own
go ahead
half.
of both of them?
Little 360
I don't think so.
Dizzy.
I think to me that still feels like an event peak.
It does. I don't know. They did literally beat both of them. Like when a team beats a team ranked very close to them, that almost like flips that specific ranking. Okay, 1.
Just kept on going.
I think as long as Twisted Minds and Vitality move up from this, I think I'm happy. Oh, and Dignitas, of course.
Who did Furia lose to apart from Carmine Corp and Twisted Minds? They lost to one other team, and I forget who it was. Vitality, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Furia is 7 then. Because Furia only lost to teams in our top 6, our established top 6. I think Furia's got to be 7. Because like they started off this event like ranked 4 or 5. They've only lost to teams in the top 6, so they're 7. Didn't lose to anybody else.
And that was a massive bounce.
Yeah, Furia 7. Ahead of Secret.
For Team Falcons. It would have been very
I think even then, yeah, domestically, you need to look and think Furia are still the number one.
Furia are over Secret.
Especially when they have struggled in grand
Yeah,
finals.
despite the result.
There's always been that
Maybe it's Furia 7, Secret 8, Gentlemates 9, Ultimates 10. Does that make sense, chat? One in chat if that makes sense. Because Furia is obviously above Secret, and then Secret beat Gentlemates and Ultimates. So they've kind of jumped into the top 10 here.
That was such a good play. And Team Falcons, they
Furia
right the
wasn't
ship.
listening.
Yeah, I love that.
I think that's the only way I can really see it making sense. Switch Ultimates and Secret. What, put Ultimates ahead of Secret? Who they lost to?
right behind me. We had Killers and
That puts Secret too high based on one event. But they beat Gentlemates and Ultimates.
But I mean, Rawas really been stepping
They
up.
beat both of them.
Killers does get top honors, 2 goals on 6 shots.
I don't know how you could put Ultimates over Secret when they lost. And it's not like Ultimates have been doing anything too crazy.
And Ultimates also didn't make top 8.
Like, they beat KC, but KC didn't have a great event, so that win didn't age very well.
No, I've been cold on Secret this whole time, but I don't know how they could have done too much more than what they did
To go above Ultimates. I'm like,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
Exactly. What else could they
I'm like,
possibly have
see when
done?
we put out that, if I put that ranking out,
Yeah.
it's like Ultimates 8, Secret 9. I'm like, that just looks ridiculous because Secret won the matchup. But if it's like, you know, Ultimates 4, Secret 9, okay, you know, winning that matchup doesn't propel you. But when you've got a one like 8-9 and you've won the match, surely you go above. Anyway, I have to think about this now so I can maximum farm flag impressions later as fast as possible. Oh, wow, save.
Rawas trying to get around it, doesn't get much on the shot. Ball out into the middle of the field. TRK couldn't bounce it.
Right, dig win, I have no idea. It's just like
a player goes
here.
hard off the ceiling, but still in the hands of Team Falcons as they keep
If dig
this
win,
attack going.
I just 2 behind KC.
if dig win, I still put Falcons above them.
Oh, that's a great first touch.
Because they've still won more matches against them, even at this event.
Yeah, I
And-
guess.
yeah.
That still looks so
But
weird,
then I don't know where I put KC. So they don't lose all of their goodwill.
I think KC stay 1. If dig win, KC's 1. But then who's 2? Or
Yeah,
guys.
dig and Falcons to me them are inseparable.
Go for it, go for it! Oh, save. Chat, are Dignitas the number 2 team? If they win this event, are they second behind KC worldwide? Are KC 1, dig 2? 2 in chat if yes.
Such a good opportunity for
2 in chat if dig are number 2, rank 2. They win this event.
Kind of mishandles it there. Made it easy for TRK.
Yeah, it looks like 1, 2. I think that makes sense. I think we're all on the same page there. Then Falcons could be 3. Clearly they're close. Then Vitality Energy. Okay.
Because Falcons 3 feels so harsh to Falcons.
fine.
But it's also
Yeah.
it's the absolute minutia of scale that separates them. It's
Yeah.
a shame they just dropped down by 2.
They're just like
Oh,
very
no,
close.
Stizzy! Oh! Stizzy's really feeling it in this final.
Yeah, Sissy's on fire.
He needs the other 2 to kind of reach that level.
Okay, so we've established then that we know the top 3 like order based on the outcome of this final, and then the rest of the 7 are the same. Bang.
Oh!
1-0.
How's Jack got 0 back there?
Oh,
okay.
It's a rough landing there on Jory.
He literally got the camera come over to him as he was on his way back.
Couldn't get back in time, and that is a tilter. Dignitas, they were on the offensive for a majority of this game.
It's a game of pixels, James. We've watched plenty of teams play that tight in that
Game
same
of voxels,
scenario, that
James.
same type of play, and execute it flawlessly. But you're only 2 pixels away from just bumping your teammate and getting scored on. Now Dignitas, still trying to find a way in. Good form on offense. They had good pressure. Jack dropped this down, has to fight 2. Back to TRK, who dumps it away.
I really hope Team Falcons don't just run away and just smash this 4-1. Dignitas, I think, put so much
I don't think they
mental
will.
effort into game 1.
I don't think they will. I think Dignitas will either have a free win after a timeout, or they're just going to get a win at some point anyway, and then also another one timeout. I'm feeling like this is a close one right now.
I hope so. There's only one team that's going to pull away and win it, and that's Falcons. So we have to hope that Dignitas keep getting games for it to be a long, a long one.
Where's my sock?
I think like somebody threw it at my face earlier. I don't know where it
That might have been me.
It was you. Thank you. Or Cole.
That was a me moment.
They've been playing so well, so defensive, finding
so
those
warm.
few opportunities this game to make it work, and there's a fake. Roas into a dribble.
Let me peek, John.
Wants to keep
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one.
possession.
I figured out my top 10. We've got to pre-farm those impressions, you know.
Jack has been elite when it comes to the saves. Up quickly. That's a free touch.
That was
Jack
nice
gets there
pizza.
quick.
That was very nice
respects
pizza.
it. Jack needs that boost. Joria's going back to the corner. Stizzy going to cover. Now a quick hit. Joria's. Here he goes. Reset quickly from the sky. Drops it down, wants the boost instead. Pitch control of the utmost importance to both teams.
Killers beating the first defender. Stizzy was up in the air. He wasn't able to challenge.
Oh,
Now
it's
big
a
wow,
ball
that is huge.
downfield. Gonna give up the ball, but apparently Jack in a nice position. However, Killers gets that touch.
You know,
and
credits
will go for the
Falcons. Like, they
mid-boost as
look a
well,
bit
grabs it
dodgy at
into a
times, but their
dribble.
defense
Just
is
land the bump
massively
on Stizzy,
improved.
but that was still great work
And it's
from
not
Killers.
taking the sting out of their offense, but their defense, their ability to not overcommit has really gotten better. They've worked on their weaknesses. And I think that's the difference between them and the other teams in this tournament. Mainly teams like, you know, I think NRG still have pretty glaring weaknesses about converting. Like, they get pressure and it's like, go, and, you know.
Go on, finish it.
Forces it in, but there's no way into the net for Dignitas.
Nice demo.
Got it.
When you can't beat the defenders, demo them off the field. Apparently, Jack opens up the lane.
That's that, Jack.
And Dignitas
That's how you play first, man.
prevail.
So many times it looked like they had the push. So many good ideas out of the midfield, but they could not get to that goal line. And now, tie game.
join that, Jack.
Near
Come
the
on,
end of
man.
regulation.
Come on,
TRK bumping Stizzy out of the way. Rolas wants to go. Jorias will take the first hit.
That's awkward for everybody.
Stizzy calls him out. Calls him off, excuse me. Start ticking down, Jack. Find a way in here near the end. Stizzy trying to stop the attack. Jorias.
Need this more
wow.
Touch, Rolas gives it up.
The double, you're not getting back anytime soon.
Or are they?
Actually, it is so good.
Is he needed back?
Never question the jaw.
Stizzy up quickly, out into space.
A great series so far. Good final.
Swing game here. Team Falcons have been defending most of this game.
1-0, then 3-0
That's
Falcons.
us.
Their offense
Now
has
overtime.
slowly started to get things going.
Jack forces the 50 off Rolas. Clears, protects his own boost. Trying to get this underneath. Two are starved right now on Falcons, but Killers does all the work to bail them out of it. Rolas just gonna pop that one. And
That's a
Jack
heat
finds
check.
a way
Yep.
to sneak it back
Oh,
to Jorias.
Joris is just there, though.
It's weird. I'm simultaneously nervous and not nervous because either team winning I'm happy
Either's
with.
good, yeah.
But I'm nervous because it's a close game of Rocket League, you know what I mean?
Man, Clears on the ball is absolutely terrifying. Beating that shot a little bit, but that was a good save though.
And a popper for
Power
Dignitas.
doink,
They
Jesus.
survive for now.
Killers reloading, moving downfield. TRK trying to keep it close, but gives up the ball.
He
Jack's
wants
got no
Jack
boost.
there.
He's got it though, he's got it.
Jack shut down by
He didn't really want to
Rolas.
turn for it, though,
I don't think he wanted anything to do with that play.
Stolen, kills all of his momentum. TRK in
Right,
the free
50.
space. Takes his
Take your
time.
time.
Needs some air. Lines up the 50 and Jack beats him to it. How about Jack? Even there works out. Cannon fire.
Zero bucks, let's go anyway.
Able to keep the hole intact as Stizzy keeps the attack alive, steals the boost. Jorias keeps this one underneath.
A little awkward for TRK. He's
No,
on,
what's
trying to
that?
go
What's
under
happening?
it. Getting demoed.
What's the little camera?
What's going on?
Through it.
Stizzy rolls the bump and
Oh, my. Oh, wow.
that touch,
Oh my
Jack.
Oh, Jack. All right,
Jack.
Too much.
Straight back down.
More skims, more skims.
Usually so good at stealing all the boost away. Dignitas are beating them in that game, and everything else
Oh, nice reset.
is happening thanks to it. They're able to win those 50s. Stizzy gets deleted on his flick out. TRK
What a level up
finally
by
full
Dig in
tank
this
as they move
matchup. They look
downfield.
so much better.
The
Oh my goodness.
Don't you dare.
Killers, ready.
He's going for bump.
Great
God.
save by Jack.
Team Falcons.
Defense,
they keep trying
man.
to slow the
I mean, okay, saved by Jack. I'm not biased.
That time, the Dignitas defense ready for it.
Had to
but
save like a
another
major champion in the next video on TNL.
Team Falcons starting to knock on the door.
Light touch from Stizzy. Fakes the reset attempt. TRK finds it back to Roas.
George, none of that.
Always in the way, in the air, in the third for Dignitas. Jorius, high ball. Jack is ready for it. Stizzy behind, looking for Jorius downfield, but
Concentration.
Jorius already rotating back.
That's really
Whifty, and
Great
Jorius
catch.
slowing this down, seeing he's got space. Stizzy trying to clear that
Great
path as
50.
well.
Just keep going.
Jorius finds a way to get this one to Jack.
Strong.
TRK can only delay him. Gillis protects his own boost. Dignitas are forced out.
Back-to-back 50s from
Nervy.
Jorius. He's doing work. What a battle this overtime has been.
Long overtimes we've had today alone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Got the better of those midfield bouts. But Falcons.
The thing is, like, both teams are trying to create.
Got a demo. Jack respawn. Roas reset.
No way.
Oh,
What a save again.
Jorius going high.
That's Stizzy.
Predicting that the double might be a
think
threat.
Stizzy got the first one, Jorius got the second one.
Shut that play down.
Mad.
Stizzy stuffing Roas in the corner, but he's still got control. Dignitas need a clear. Jorius off the ceiling, heavy touch. Roas the clean one over to the opposite corner.
Yeah.
Falcons were ready for it.
Dignitas are looking to catch them out here. Any second, one clear could go to the net.
Roas will take it up himself, but doesn't get
Classic
hit on that
Falcons
ball.
balance, isn't it?
And now we see.
Good catch.
Why are they also
Oh, he's still going? Oh, he's still going?
Oh my word.
Oh, he's still going?
Is there anyone
Oh, we got bumped into it as well.
He recovered that incredibly well.
Mad. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, go ASAP.
Great save.
Covered it high.
Help me, help me.
Oh my goodness.
Help me.
Oh, he's
threaded through
The Dignitas reactions there, I wish they didn't cut the camera because they were like not happy about that. They were head in hands. Maximum like lean back tilt.
finishes the job.
I just realised as well, I've missed
Wow.
2 lands in the open era, and Jack has got to the finals in both of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because Rotterdam and then this one. And every other one I've
You've
been
only
to.
missed 2. Oh, that's fucking nice. Isn't
Yeah, I
it?
know.
Through was so
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
For that TRK
I've missed you,
for
man.
the Killers was so
San Diego
small.
on this one.
was such a defensive game, and then even that goal
LA,
was
San
resulting
Diego, this
from
one.
The collision.
Okay. There's only one more then.
That opened
Well, there hasn't really been that many more options, mate.
So how many have you missed?
What a crazy
Say them out.
Three? San Diego, LA. This one.
Wait, where were we on Visa Roulette? You were like undefeated champion, Stumpy, of Visa Roulette.
TRK somehow maintains composure there. Finds
I
killers.
think I'm surprised that they've been bad vibes for losing that game. Like, they've got to just take the positives from the first 3 games here. It's like
And you can see
from being
Stizzy,
bodied by these guys
the
to
reaction on his
taking them
face.
to a
I
3-minute.
think it was just
That
because
one
that
overtime
goal
or
was
whatever.
so
Dignitas had
close,
so many good looks.
not going in for multiple reasons. They were like really close to getting 50, really close to getting the clear, very close to getting the save.
It's more the fact. It's more the fact that they still look slumped. 15. You know, it'd be annoyed, sure, but they still look slumped 10, 15 seconds after.
That's just like it's. I think it's not the situation. It's the goal. The goal is a tilter because it's like, oh my days.
It's
like
messy and annoying.
There are so many ways that cannot end up in their net, and it's just in their net, which is.
Oh, they're talking. They're
well
happy enough now, and they're taking time out.
Yeah, I think it was just the moment. Let it out. Okay, we tilted at that goal.
That's what. Hopefully, it is that. Hopefully,
Yeah.
it was just a moment thing.
Tie this series up. This is
Yeah,
the
it's
match
okay to
where
be
they
tilted
can
at the goal as long as you can regain.
Okay, wanna go?
I won't doubt, apparently, Jack, and I won't doubt
Blin
Dignitas.
Out Arena.
Dignitas.
Dignitas need
dynasty
your energy.
before. We've seen them make history. Apparently, Jack, we've seen him win in Rotterdam, become a major champion. Dignitas not out of it yet.
Go on, Panda. What's going on in that
They
head
were
of
able to
yours?
get that key
What would I
game
tell
one
Jack
victory,
to help
'cause
them
if on
win?
the other side of the story, Jordy, had Team Falcons
Think
Not
back
a
to
lot,
the
honestly. I don't
first
really,
game,
volunteer
then
advice.
that's an 8
But
to nothing scoreline
Falcons,
at this event alone.
they do love to
Dignitas
overcommit in the
getting
back
that
corner,
first
which is
game
one of Jack's
was
favorite
so
things
key.
to do, is just
They
put the ball in the
have
back
the
corner.
foothold they
And,
need
They all go
move
to the
forward
toilet.
in the grand finals, and if
They
there's
might have
anything
done.
that
All
you
three
should have
left.
learned
or maybe they just like
this
snuck a quick
weekend
prayer in.
here in Raleigh
Right.
is that just because
Can you do
the
that in
team
1
is
minute?
down
I honestly don't know.
does
That's
not mean that team
genuine
is out.
question. I'm not
It's
even
been
like
the
thinking
craziest
about
land.
Yeah, what if a series does go over your
guys in
prayer
chat.
time?
Yeah, what do you do?
RLCS.
No,
Like a series like this, do they then say like,
Falcons
you can.
trying to
How
write
long do you need to do that?
RLCS
Because actually there
today
was a
by
whole
being the first team
under the a
from
section
any
of the
region
FIFA
outside of
E
North America or
arena
Europe
and also the
to win
Esports World Cup arena
RLCS
was
Land Grand Final.
they deliberately like just
And how fitting would it
partitioned
be
off
that it is Team Falcons who
an
have
area
been at the
underneath
precipice.
stairwell
multiple
right
times
next to, it was like the
before.
emergency
They
exit
feel that they
stairwell
have earned
right
this
next to the
moment.
stage
And
for
only
the
one team
Saudi
stands
teams
in their way, a
to
team
go pray when
that
they needed
have
to,
had the number
because it
of
was too
Dignitas,
long to walk
but
to
we
the
saw
actual like.
brilliance
Oh.
from Dignitas,
So
brilliance
they just
from
put it close.
Stizzy.
It takes 3 to 5 minutes
In that
apparently.
first game, the hat trick, the
3 to
flip
5 minutes.
reset,
Okay.
double tap.
Would they have needed to have done it now?
Will Dignitas be able to turn
Is it
around
roughly like the
and
right
kick
time?
that
Because they all
can
went
down the
together. That
road
just feels
for
like
those
we've
other
not
regions
really seen that
hoping to
before.
claim
So
championship.
That's what I genuinely, I was like,
Yeah.
maybe it was like, I don't know.
probably not. Would you just wait?
I'm not from the Middle East. I'm not Muslim, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Unsure.
Team piss, right? Great guys, cheers. Excellent.
I'd just be shocked. They're like, yeah, you guys in the bathroom? Yeah, same.
Yeah, weirdly, yeah, you know what? All of us need to go to the toilet.
Like that would surprise me more than learning that actually it's a certain.
there's no one there?
And no capitalization
Hi,
of
Jerks.
it. Ross just kept on boosting.
You can understand.
We do a prayer at 5:30.
5:30.
So is that?
It's only one though. I swear there's more. I swear I saw more. Is there other? Is that the only one that's like, this is the one? But then there's also optional
There's
anytime.
There's a few
open.
per day, right?
You definitely
Yeah.
don't want to do that here against Falcons. Trying to tie the series up.
There are 5.
Falcons have
Okay.
control of the moment.
Oh, 5 per day. Crumbs.
Victorious. First
But
shot.
when they're in a North American time zone, do they go by the local time or do they go by the time in Saudi? Because right now in Saudi it's
Grab that
5:30
corner
midnight.
boost before
I
he
don't know.
rotates out.
Which is quite early in Saudi Arabia, to be
I
fair.
can't tell you. I know
That's
this
not
one.
late.
Yeah, it's quite early. It's quite late for the
Dizzy
rocking
gets there
place.
quick.
I can't tell you that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Stumpy! Stumpy, save us!
whoa. Is that us or is that the
missed every
mainstream?
minute. Actually, yeah. Can someone check the live chat? Stream down?
To the midfield line.
Oh, that was
Dizzy
Seemingly
lining up
us.
killers and
That's
now
you. That's
right by
us.
him.
Yeah, pause
Was
and
that
get us.
us?
Dignitas are struggling to actually get a hold
One
of
in
it.
chat if
It
that was
never
us.
happened, guys. It never happened. You saw nothing.
Reverse there, a little bit
We
awkward.
definitely didn't pause it.
Oh, his ass main was fine.
Ball
Thanks
back
for the
to hands
information.
of Team
All right,
Falcons.
on us.
TRK
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Yeah.
can't tell you that. You know, during Ramadan, when you leave,
Jack.
when you leave the Middle East or when you leave Saudi Arabia, at least during Ramadan, they're allowed to pause Ramadan, which is fasting. You're allowed to pause the fasting while you're away on a work trip, which is what this is, because it's their job. Then they can just pick it up where they left off when they go back. So Ramadan's paused.
So do
I
they-
don't know if the prayer situation is the same as that or if it's different. I just know, I
So
genuinely don't know.
do they not just like adapt it to the hours of where they are locally?
I don't know. I actually don't.
Yeah. Oh, so-
I've not organized an event with Middle East players present.
Oh, what a
pass.
fun. Jesus.
That's actually the kind of questions we'd be asking Middle East players if we hosted an event with MENA players present. Like, right, what exactly, happened?
Yeah, 'cause it's so out of our wheelhouse that like we don't have to make those or we don't know those considerations to
Doesn't apply
make.
to prayer. Because as much as it might have sounded like a joke, I actually would not be surprised if like, yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's 12:30.
BRB, pray, come back,
I like go pray and then
beat
go
Dick.
And inshallah we will win.
Inshallah, they will win.
It's really overpowered actually when you think about it. Like if imagine you lose.
Save.
Great save. Imagine you lose. Oh well, it was outshallah. It wasn't
Dignitas
inshallah.
holding on for dear life
True.
at this moment.
Mashallah.
It's a good
We
detail
were
to
not
us.
going to win that one.
That's like the ancient equivalent of is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, follow though.
Whoa.
Digard really
They're on the road.
pressured though, yeah.
So far.
He needed assistance.
Okay.
Fortunately for Dignitas, it couldn't have been a
5:30
control enough.
EST, so that's-
tries to give it to him here, but they're so
Wait,
deep. Jory
is that
is
like
so
in an
far
hour?
back. Stizzy
Oh, so perfect. They're like, guys, we need to wrap this up. Trophy lift.
Yeah, Dig, if you get 3 games, we'll forfeit.
Quick pass, quick shot.
Oh.
Oh, that was close.
Oh.
Ross turns back, goes in again for a 50, but that was such
Yeah,
a
thank
good
you for
scoring
you guys for
opportunity.
helping us out with this. I didn't know chat was going to be so knowledgeable in this topic, but you guys are.
The leading Muslim scholars of the world decided to tune in today.
Yeah.
The slop. The slop.
Like, I genuinely appreciate that. I love to
Good
learn
slopping,
about
everyone.
Yep.
I learned about so much about other cultures during the party specifically.
Quick reminder, it is the Shogun, SubPar, Johnny Collective. That is when you guys are the slot.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Gets the boost, TRK running. He's got nothing. He doesn't need much though. Stizzy will take that.
It's been a good slot though. I've been very impressed by the slot. It's been more sort of human than I anticipated. I thought it would just be like, you know, spam.
What do you think about it? You guys really don't think that my chat has anything to offer?
Well, I guess because normally when I choose your
teaching us about, like,
I know, I've learned so much. Exactly.
They can
It's been
translate
beautiful.
for us, they can tell us the translation's been accurate. We're like, hey, what does this mean for round 5 Swiss? Yeah, Ultimates are now playing, you know, Team Secret, whatever. They know that.
They do, they're smarter than me, that's for sure.
They are. That's why I asked. You guys like,
They remember everything.
yeah.
As a collective.
It's like, Johnny, earlier when you were saying he was lost playing with the Worlds 2 years ago, and immediately it was KV1 Astromic. Okay, cool.
They've got like video on speed dial. You
They
guys
do.
really are the MVP.
Who would you
chat.
trust first, ChatGPT?
All the slop.
I would trust the slop over ChatGPT any day of the week.
Wow.
Oh, great shot. Falcons.
Gonna be there.
They might be
It's
doing
just
it.
reminding me of FIFA E, where it's like, okay, general, normal, Rocket League, back and forth. Ooh, who's gonna score? Wait a minute, Clears has the ball. It's
Yeah,
in the net.
yeah.
Like, he just gets the ball and puts it in the goal.
Killer's making his case for MVP.
He is one of the best offensive players in Rocket League history. I'm not exaggerating.
Who was that? Calais.
Yeah.
Oh,
His
wait.
defense
You know
is
what? I
average.
disagree.
You cannot double reset on Dig in the grand finals.
You
can
you
bloody
can't.
try.
That's the second one, isn't it? You do not beat them 8 times in a row.
Yeah.
You do not double reset.
Something that they've done as a crucial part of the success so
Problem
far.
is they got their 1, and now it's reset, so Falcons get 7 more.
True.
Needs something to go right
It would have been
downfield.
outrageous though if Falcons had a 2 best of 7s and a best of 5 against Dig, and they didn't get beaten in any game, and they went down what, a 11-0.
I think at that point we just sort of, when the draw comes up to your plane, we just go, let's.
Yeah.
This one is looking very dumb.
One
I cannot
game
see
away
Dig
though.
clawing back 3
Falcons
games.
just
If it was the other way around,
unbelievable.
then I'd be buckling up for something incredible, but
It would have
Just
made
not
my,
seeing this.
my karaoke in hindsight very safe.
Yeah.
Well, I Falcons.
Yeah, true.
Shut down at every step. No matter
Me
what
and
they
Johnny
do,
Oki.
even when Falcons are
everyone
on
excited
the
for Mina to finally win an RLCS Major /
I'm
Worlds?
very excited for that.
Very cool.
It's been a long time coming.
I would have felt bad if it was 3. That feels bad.
But how often can you make games like that?
It's overdue.
How repeatable
It is.
a
It's overdue.
Everyone's like, don't jinx it, don't jinx it.
It's happening.
I don't believe
It is happening.
It is.
If
they lose from here,
Tease.
it's not because we've said
that they
this.
did get was off the back of a demo from apparently Jack, who is, you know,
They
he
just
is
that much I
sits
can
upfield.
promise.
Jack
Like, you know
landing
when
those
that
bumps,
one
landing those demos.
Team or one like team in any sport, any game, one player in any sport or any game, they like finally figure out their weakness. And it's like, oh no.
Falcons.
Uh-oh. Because they already had the best offense, and now they've stopped conceding 3 goals per game, and they just look unplayable.
To the cusp so many times. And now
They lost game 1 against NRG, they won 4 of the next 5. They lost game 1 against Dig, they won 3 of the next 3. These guys are just on a different level today.
Yeah, they have been since yesterday as well. Like they've only built upon their momentum from yesterday.
Great first touch to get over to
Already
TRK.
assaulting the backboard. Verlost did jump for it.
I think if Dignitas do get this one, I do think Falcons get quite jumpy. But you've got to get this one
Oh, good
first.
save.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
just have to survive as long as possible.
yeah.
This Falcons gonna come at them hard right now.
Neo Tokyo does have that sort of vibe of, oh, you know, it's there. Champions Field's next.
Trying to stuff him here. Will hit the ball away from Dignitas' rotation again.
Killers has Roas in the middle, but Stizzy breaks up the play. Either
True,
reset,
I agree.
couldn't
It
get the
almost feels when you're on Neo
50
Tokyo that it's only
behind
right
his
that it's
name.
followed by
Break up
Champions
the play
Field.
initially does
Yeah.
get a 50 out into the middle.
That's really, I don't like Neo Tokyo where it is in the rotation. It's my favorite map. I see it and just go, well, I know I want Champions Field, don't I?
Yeah, true. Oh, my! Don't think you're
Killers
getting it
is
today.
on 1.
Don't think you're getting Champions Field today, mate.
Bro, just give this guy the ball. He's just like, yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll put it in the net.
Oh, the power of that.
Give Killers the ball. Somebody get me over that
Yeah,
preset.
don't worry,
What is
I'll
he
put it in the
working
net for
with?
you guys, it's all good.
68 MPH as well, Shogie, one for you.
Nice, that is pretty funny.
It's starting to look.
The Killers, if they win now, tournament MVP.
Trying
think
everything
so.
he
I would
can.
say so, yeah.
He's pretty locked
It's funny
in
because
for
it
it.
was TRK and Marassa we were talking about yesterday.
Oh,
but
go
he
on.
in this series in particular.
That's OCE Jorius right there.
Look at
That's
that
so
fake
sneaky.
there.
man.
Fakes it back for the second double.
TRK thought he's just going to shoot it and he go for it.
Yeah.
Where's that goal of the tournament standings?
It's very close.
If that's the turning point
to the ball. As I've been saying, everyone, it's not over. Dignitas very much in this.
I think Chori is probably the MVP.
You know what it is? Probably is that Clears probably saw Ebates mauling at me putting him number 14, best player of the event, ahead of Atomic number 15 and Atomic. He was mauling at that decision before being banana top 5. Clears saw that. He's like, I gotta remind this guy that I'm pretty good at the video game. I know he didn't
number
watch.
14.
He's like, I know he didn't watch FIFA E because he's, you know, doesn't want to watch USA get bodied. But Clears is pretty unstoppable on the ball.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go quicker than that.
Ross has so much boost and support. Goes for the
Nice
double tap.
double. Almost double.
Oh, that's a good interception.
Came in too
quick to get up for Clears there.
I think we're reading them slightly better defensively now as well.
They still have control of this attack. Killer's waiting for the pass.
Sort of two
Oh, that's open.
And now the cut down.
Oh, God, guys.
Come on.
The counterattack.
Finally, they're not on the same page. They completely beat that.
How the pass is going to develop, and Ross is not
I know Jack just trying to swipe at him as well, just in case.
Is this the Falcons throw?
Chance field, eh? Whoa. It's going to be fun.
This step. Jack. Like a
Inshallah.
pick off to get that ball out from mid-boost, and Jack did get
That was awesome.
That was so smooth.
Yalla.
Yalla, yalla, yalla.
Yalla, yalla. Assalamu alaikum, they said to the series.
Do you know how to say that someone is insane? Or like, you know, like the Arabic equivalent of being insane?
Like, as a compliment or, like, insult?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh,
Like,
you're
you
insane.
know, this player's insane. What is happening, brother? What is happening?
What? What you doing?
What the shit is going on?
That's not resetting!
Nothing good for that!
Where did you even get that?
He just like floated and reset on the ball and scored it. He's like, oh yeah, my ball.
Sorry, can you now reset off the front of your bumper?
That's not resettable. That was over 1.5 seconds from the ceiling.
How did he read that? He's
Oh! So as we were saying,
Joya's face says it all. He's like, are you serious?
Falcons.
So chat is saying that he fell off the ceiling.
He didn't know.
And never
floated
reset.
in from the ceiling.
Oh, I thought he sort of smushed his car onto
Yeah,
the ball
same.
somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, he always had
He
it.
floated in from
So he
the
just fell in.
Crazy.
Jesus
that's why
Christ.
ceiling
But
challenges
he
are so
also
good.
he might have got a reset, probably no, just in case.
Ah,
Be like,
just in case.
well,
And the insurance
He might have
reset.
demanded one, said, give me a
No,
reset
this
now,
is-
game.
Basically, that's
Dig, you
after
need
the
something
throw.
big. You need something big here, Dig.
Take something small. Just get the ball in the net. Let's worry about that later.
They've just double peaked after the mistake. They're like, yeah, all good. We're just going to score 2 of the best goals anyone's ever seen. Just going to create 2 new mechanics.
Team Falcons have been furious.
Nice challenge. And Suzy's got some time.
Their talons deep
Not a
into
great angle though.
Dignitas.
No. Went too high
Nice,
on it.
nice.
I do think when it comes to like 3v3 pure mechanical talent, I think this is probably the most talented team of all time. Which is really a controversial discussion somehow.
Carmine Corp, I think, still edge it for me.
It's close. It's close, but I think they like when they win in the 3v3s, like strategy and intelligence.
But then think about the amount of times that we've seen Carmine Corp play and we go, what the hell is that? And we're like, what? How did you think of that? How have you done that?
Yeah, well, they're the you know perfect storm of mechanics and also genius. But I think Falcons are like the mechanics.
There's no way Jorius can put a hat trick of that quality together and not only see Neo Tokyo.
What? He beats all 3 with that.
What is this game?
Dizzy, Jack, get on the board.
This has to be the highest individual quality game we've ever seen in Rocket League.
It is a peak-off.
More peeking, more peeking. I want 4-4 overtime.
God.
There's still time.
How could you score goals like that and still not win? You've got to do it for Jorius at this point, Dignitas.
Otherwise, he doesn't even save the replay for the highlights.
He doesn't.
It's, it's tainted. You know when you score a good goal, then you
I
lose the
don't
game?
know what I'm witnessing. This is the greatest game I've ever seen. This one game has had 4 of the greatest goals of all time.
But still, TRK got in front of it. Jack forced the clear.
great, he doubled.
Jory is Has Roas in the traffic, but
Oh, he's so good at the moment.
Sorry,
Don't get hit. Oh.
Up there, but he did. Got the clear.
Roas with a lot of space.
Touch.
Still got 16.
Cancel.
He wants this.
Hey, he's in pure flow state right now, Jory
That
is.
you can like have a big time reaction and not actually be tilted. Just let it out your, get it out of your system and then just go full of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here we
demo.
go. Oh, Achilles, read the room, man. We want to for a second.
Jory's got double demo there too.
One goal away.
It is goal and goal.
Oh
It's
my
turn
word,
and goal.
what a game.
It's
come
all
for
about
us.
victory with one goal.
Hutes challenge.
Oh my god, one more goal and Falcons do it though.
Oh, what touch, Stizzy.
Get it down.
Oh, yeah, goal away from it
Careful.
all.
I thought he was just gonna.
Goal away from the first ever non-EU NA win. Oh, that's so exciting.
Feels like it should have happened by now.
Crazy.
But so many teams
So
so
exciting.
close.
They will also have won 2 out of the last 3 Rocket League international lands.
Yeah, I was thinking that because they won
And this one
P3.
with only Birmingham in between.
Jack hitting that ball a little
Birmingham,
bit inside.
Alabama.
Some boost troubles a little bit here for Team Falcons.
Oh, that's a good touch.
That's
That's
a
a
great
great
touch.
touch.
Heat check.
Like, oh no!
Oh, he's touched it down.
I thought that was going to
Apparently
end
Jack
up
trying to
horribly
get
for
this ball
Dig.
up the middle.
I'm so nervous. Why am I anxious?
It's like
But either way,
it's like a
either way.
race.
The Rocket League is just a tense game.
This is so much.
Don't listen to me.
This game is so much easier to cast than it is to watch.
Is anyone else in chat just watching this edge of your seat anxious?
My heart is racing.
Like,
I don't
one
actually
in chat.
have a favourite to win.
Yeah.
I like both teams.
That's the weird thing.
I want them both to win. My
I
heart,
don't,
Yeah,
I don't have a
same,
horse in this
same.
race.
My heart
Either is great.
my heart is pumping and I don't mind who wins.
Uses the boost to mess up the touch from
Such a
Killers.
unique feeling.
This has put
So who? Oh, that's so awkward.
Just let it be a banger.
Like I'm nervous for both teams.
This is true
Yeah.
neutrality. This is how it feels. This is how the Swiss feel all the time.
God.
Man, I really don't mind what happens. Oh my god.
Oh, he didn't want that touch, I don't think.
Flyer for Stizzy.
Oh yeah, I get that catch, obviously.
Go on, Stiz dog.
This is
Three
the
Falcons defenders in his way.
Go up.
Jack calls his teammate
Well, they
off.
keep aggressing Dignitas as they promised they would, even at this stage of the tournament and
I
overtime.
think they're locked.
I didn't like the vibe of that at all. Holy hell.
They did it their way with everybody in offense. A million.
Everyone is in their net.
Mina on top. EU in shambles.
The weight is
That's so
And we've
cool.
got gold playing again.
Yes.
Feels right.
The first ever team outside of EU and NA to win a major.
EU are in the bin.
Amazing.
You washed?
I'm so happy for them.
Never stopped believing. Never stopped believing.
Well, bloody done.
Oh,
That's
man.
It is about time. It was time 2 years ago. This is taken way too long.
Your winners and Raleigh Major Champions, Team Falcons!
Oh, good
Let's
for
go.
them.
Let's go.
Oh, well done, fellas.
Well played.
So happy for
So
them.
thoroughly deserved.
Enjoy watching this because the bitrate is about to
This is
tag.
more confetti than usual, right? This is like 80%.
Oh, no.
Nonsense.
Shogun with the best comms.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Unbeaten
That's so sick.
the entire event.
Absolute sick.
I'm so happy for whoever. Oh, there we go. That's better now.
They just do it their own way. Never stop attacking.
Yeah. They didn't even go to Champ Field on any of their series.
I think they're actually annoyed that they got beaten a single game, mate.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And now, here to present the Champions Medals, please welcome the first Rocket League World Champion,
No way.
Kronovi.
Kronovi!
Oh, Cole, one more all fours, please.
Oh.
One more for luck.
This is.
This is, yeah.
This has been his entire weekend.
Kronovi doing the medals is awesome. That's so cool. The first ever to do it in Chronovi, and the first ever from Mina to do it.
That's dope, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that wasn't us.
Oh, we go like that. The crowd's chanting.
Yeah, well done, crowd. They've done really well, the crowd.
It's been dope. Yeah.
Yes.
Finally, T-Bates will give him his props. This might be the time he admits that he's better than Atomic.